And good morning, everybody. I have 3 songs here. I tried to be kind of diverse this morning, very different things from one to the other. And they are Frank Zappa. The song is It Just Might Be a One-Shot Deal from the Waka Jawaka album. And then, actually, that's out of order. Actually, I'm going to do Alice Russell first, but you don't care about that. Alice Russell first, I'd Cry. And I'm not sure what the name of the album is. All I know is the song is I'd Cry. She's hooking up with Quantic, somebody called Quantic. Still not sure about all of that. But at any rate, Alice Russell, I'd Cry. That's the first song. The second song will be Frank Zappa. And the third song will be Pokey LaFarge. The song is Drink of You. The album is The Blossom of Their Shade. The Blossom of Their Shade. Sometimes I wonder about how these titles are put together. They don't quite grammatically sync. Speaking of syncing, Alice Russell. And this takes a minute to start, I have found out. Come on, I know you're there. Do it. There it is. See, weird, right? Huh. Boom, boom.
I'd cry if you left me all alone. I'd sigh.
Oh, I'd sigh.
I'd be like a metronome, don't shine too far away from me, 'cause I love you, angel. It's the way it must be. All is right. Now I'm sleeping in your arms, hold tight to me in your gentle charms, just here. You're cooking up for me, and I love you, angel. It's the way it must be. She'd cry if you left her all alone. She'd sigh.
I'm gonna drink some coffee.
Don't shine too far away from her, 'cause she loves you, angel. That's the way it must be. I'd cry if you left her alone. I'd sigh.
I like her voice.
Too far away from home, 'cause I love you, angel.
She just sings,
The way it must be.
if you know what I mean. And if you don't, let me explain. There are a lot of singers today nice. They oversold, as Quincy Jones called it once. You know, the whole when you're singing, they have to just all over the place. Oversold.
All is right. Now I'm sleeping in
And there's plenty of singers like her, you know, who just sing.
You're cooking up for me. I just love you, angel. It's the way it must be.
The violin kind of makes me think of, well, just because it's violin, I guess, but it does have kind of a little bit of the Stefan Grappelli sort of sound, if you know who I'm talking about. Stefan Grappelli. I do believe he's from, I believe he's French, isn't he? Not sure. Okay, Alice Russell and Quantic. No, that no. No, that's wrong. Well, still wrong. Okay, never mind. Okay, Zappa. It just might be a one-shot deal. just remember. I mean, consider this. Haven't heard this in a long time.
Be scared when it gets too real. You can be scared when it gets too real. But you should be digging at what is happening.
Yes, you should be digging it while it's happening.
Cause it just might be a one-shot deal.
See, this is what you play. For people who have never heard Zappa before. And no. Either they'll clue in and want to hear more, or they'll be like, ugh. You could play this section. No, and if someone wasn't, well, I mean, if they weren't familiar with Zappa, of course they wouldn't think it was, but, you know. They would just never guess it. Even if they were familiar with Zappa and a bit, and had never heard this. They'd be like, who's this? I like this country group. This is Joe Plow and the Plowboys, which is I'll explain Joe Plow in a minute. Now, tell me, why was that? Why was that bit of kind of jazzy music in the middle of all of this?
And you can wanna be found, but people are that folk. Whenever you jump around, watching them. People watching them. You wanna be handsome. And see if he's brought along a little bag for you. Rent.
Well, anyway, it goes into Waka Jawaka, which is about a 15-minute song. So I didn't do that. But it does. It segues right into that. Anyway, Joe Plow and the Plowboys. I said Joe Plow and the Plowboys because I worked at a radio station in Mississippi. And they went country, and we hated it because we were all rock and roll DJs. And they changed. So we were going to play some music. We were going to sneak some stuff in there, even if it was the Doobie Brothers. But we didn't say it was the Doobie Brothers. They had kind of a country sound, so we just said it's Joe Plow and the Plowboys. So people didn't go, the Doobie Brothers, they're a rock and roll band. Ew, we don't want, not on our country station. So we just called them Joe Plow and the Plowboys. Played the Doobie Brothers. Nobody knew any different. We even got requests from people. Hey, could you play some more of the Joe Plow and the Plowboys? You bet. So that was kind of fun. All right, there was Zappa. Pokey LaFarge. I think he's from St. Louis, Missouri. So Pokey, or Mr. LaFarge, as he prefers. LaFarge.
Slammer your hammer and nails, boys, and seal up my tomb. Seeing what kind of prisoner am I inside this empty room. All the girls I've loved before have changed their locks and closed their doors. There's always something to drink about. There's always something to drink about. There's always something to drink about.
I drink of you. Okay, I kind of get it now. Instead of I think of you, I drink of you.
The lonely night feels right with haunting memories. There's only desperate company the drunken moon keeps. All my friends are married with children. All I have is this time I'm killing. There's always something to drink about. There's always something to drink about. There's always something to drink about when I drink of you. When I drink of you. When I think of you.
Why does this make me suddenly think of
Oh, that's why
Buster Scruggs?
I drink of you.
If you've seen that on Netflix, I think it's Netflix. The something Adventures of Buster Scruggs or something. I know I'm saying that wrong, but it's very cool.
Night owl threw him
He kind of makes me think of Buster Scruggs.
fell down from his tree.
Him.
A murder of crows was waiting
Him.
below to sing in harmony. It's easy to love you when you're gone, but when you're here, everything feels wrong. Where there's always something to drink about. There's always something to drink about. There's always something to drink about. When I drink of you.
Sorry, folks. Sometimes I have to sing along. And my apologies to you, Mr. Pokey LaFarge, for ruining your song. So there it is, folks. 3 songs. Alice Russell, Frank Zappa, Pokey LaFarge. And that'll be it for today. Well, maybe I'll make another one, but that's beside the point. You don't care about that, whether I do or don't. But I will make that corporate decision in just a minute. Later, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you heard something new.